Hey everyone, welcome to Coffee and Customer Service. Jenny, I totally forgot. What? Yeah, see, you're doing something good there.
Good.
I totally thought that it would be cool sometime to like start it with us both like ducking under our desks.
Like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa.
Great idea. So yeah, I'm Jeremy Watkin from Phone.com, Communicate Better blog, and what's your name, Jenny?
I'm Jenny Dempsey. Sorry, I had to roll. Sorry.
What you drinking?
You know what? It really is water in this bottle. Always is water. You got some water over there too, Jeremy? Matches your shirt.
Does indeed.
Cheers.
Did my water bottle disappear when I did this?
Yeah.
So, Jenny, we didn't talk about this, but a couple things that we need to celebrate today, and that's why we've called it Reasons to Celebrate. First of all, this is the 2-year anniversary of us starting our blog.
Oh my gosh. Check that
Actually, I
out.
don't know when I published the first post, but I'll have to check. But definitely August.
Woo! Wow, two
So
years. How exciting is that?
we're going strong.
It's great. That's so cool. You know what? For whatever reason, I thought it was September, but this is so cool. Wow. Reason to celebrate. And what's the other one?
I'll tell you. So that I mean that's one of the most fun. This doing this stuff right here, the blog and all that stuff, is one of the most fun things I get to do every day. So, and the fact that I get to work on this with you is makes it even better.
Aw,
So,
same to you. It wouldn't be the same without you. It has to
well, that's true.
effort. No, that's very true.
All right, other reason to celebrate. The ICMI, the International Customer Management Institute, came out with a list of the top 50 thought leaders, contact center thought leaders on Twitter. We've been on a couple of these lists in the past, and it's always a great honor, but we were honored again in this one. And we're so excited to be on it. I think for me, we're going to write a post about it soon to link everyone to the article, but for me, the excitement is really being named with a bunch of people that I would call heroes and others that I would call friends just from the last 2 years of tweeting. It's a great community on Twitter and just a rich base of thought leadership.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on
Well said. Well said. I saw it on the list. I'm like, man, these are all the people that I look up to and gain wisdom from every single day in work stuff as well as, just learning life lessons. And I was just so honored and it made me so excited. I was like, wow, a thought leader. How cool is that? To be on a list with people that I admire everything that they think and say and do. And yeah, way cool. Ridiculously cool. I was so honored by that. Speechless.
Yeah, we're definitely not in it for the accolades. We're first and foremost in it to make the customer service at phone.com awesome. Um, but I think if it indicates that we're making any sort of a meaningful contribution to the world of customer service and making customer service better for everyone, because customer service is everywhere, then happily accept an honor like that.
Absolutely.
But if we don't get honors, we're not depressed. We still very much love what we do, I think.
Because we know what we're doing and we see the bigger picture and we'll keep doing it. The unexpected parts, little surprises, make it real fun, but we know what we're doing and we'll keep doing it.
For sure. So, wow, the camera's like jumping back and forth. I muted myself. It must have something to do with that. So, Jenny, what did you? I admittedly haven't even read your blog post from yesterday, but what did you talk about this week?
This week I did an extension on your Pause and Ask which I thought was a great post. And then I was out and I had an experience where I witnessed a pause and ask, a positive pause and ask. And I was like, you know what? There's just so many different levels of pause and ask. You know, you pause and ask with hesitation, or pause and ask, let me ask my supervisor. Or there's the pause and fight and then ask. And it really got me thinking. And so I thought that was kind of fun. So I did an expansion. I guess I should say expansion. Oh, yes, you did it. Okay, last week.
That was for you.
That was wonderful. That was wonderful. Oh my gosh, bend and snap. That's where that. Okay, I think if anyone watching this and that hasn't read the post from last week, go read that post right now. You'll see why he just did that. Bend and snap. I think you might do it better than Reese Witherspoon.
That would be quite an honor. Pro.
Yeah, well, I love that post, the pause and ask. I think it was great, and I had fun writing that one. And I did a customer service choose your own adventure, because when I was a kid, I used to love reading those choose your own adventure books. And I had a friend share a story that he heard from another friend, and I wrote about it because I thought it was just such an extreme service story. And then I was like, oh, we could make this into choose your own adventure. So I told the story. Then it's like, ooh, what would you do? And I don't know. I don't think there's any comments on it yet, but it's kind of a fun thing. And imagine if there was I don't want to spill the secret, but a cool customer service book about customer service scenarios, and then you get to pick what happens. How do you respond as a customer service agent? And you get to choose. So that's kind of fun. But yeah, I did read your post this week. Let me just, you can access our site on your mobile phone, which I always love to do. And you wrote some good posts this week.
Yeah, I love that, Jenny. I love the Choose Your Own Adventure. I wish I had actually read those books when I was a kid. It's not that I didn't read many books as a kid anyway, other than I did read books about wild animals a lot.
That explains a lot.
Pretty big on those, yeah. Okay, self-revelation. I was telling, I was running. I was in Oregon this week for a couple of days, and I went running and saw a deer, and I was telling some of our customer service reps about that, and then I was reminded that I used to be obsessed with deer. Like, I used to draw them and read about them all the time. Partly because I wanted to shoot them.
Oh.
But I asked because my dad used to hunt when we lived in the Northwest, and he gave that up when we came to California. But I begged for a gun for Christmas one Christmas, and my parents wouldn't get me a gun. They got me a fishing rod, and I think I'm too soft to kill a deer now. I can barely kill a fish. I like catch and release, so I was reminded of that. That's a tangent.
That's great.
So yeah, so blog this week. Man, one of the things that I love is about doing the blog, and I try not to cram all of our customer service stuff down the throats of our reps. Just stuff that's really applicable. But one thing I love is that once people know that, I think I don't know about you, Jenny, but I feel like I'm people's customer service guy now, and will get people forwarding me random articles about customer service to see if I've read it. I probably had 10 people mention that. That might be an exaggeration, but let's go with 10. 10 people mentioned the whole Comcast thing to me that went on a few weeks ago. And it's kind of fun because I kind of like to be the go-to for that and see all these stories. But I shared some of the random stories people have shared with me over the last several weeks. Many of them Comcast related. One really cool one about abbreviations, which everybody knows that Jenny and I are big fans of acronyms. And also a really cool picture of being awesome. That's an actual picture someone snapped from their phone and sent it to me. I don't know if you saw that, but it's great.
Oh, wait a second. Wait. Really?
Did you see that picture?
Hold on, I'm gonna awesome things people share with me. I'm pulling it up. Oh wait, really? So that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really. Yeah, I guess I thought like. I mean, I did see it, but I didn't realize that someone really, really sent that to you.
I know you said I
I
googled
thought you
it.
were talking about the Urkel one for a second.
Um, but yeah, I mean, one of the definitely go check out the articles. It just as a big overview of it, it's a reminder that as companies and as customer service teams, we want to be sure that we are making our agents enforce the right policies and that policies don't cause us to give a bad customer experience and bad customer service to our customers. Because you see case after case where employees are incentivized and paid to uphold policies, and it makes the company look really bad.
Yeah.
But the other one that I thought was really interesting was there's an article about a restaurant and how they studied the difference between now and 10 years ago, what smartphones have done to the dining experience with people snapping pictures of their food, taking pictures of each other, asking their servers for a lot more involvement with things that have nothing to do with serving food, whether it's taking their pictures and stuff like that. But it's caused dining to take longer and seems to be, when people take longer to finally get to their food, it might be cold or whatever. So it's affecting their own customer satisfaction as well. And it seems like us with our smartphones are doing it to ourselves, which is really interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, my other post was I was at Starbucks in the airport, and the girl behind the counter, I gave her my order, soy chai latte, of course, and she took my order and then asked me how my day was going, asked if I was affected by any delays. She was super nice. And so we talked for a little bit, and then the barista was clarifying my order, and she was like, yeah, it's a soy latte. And I caught it. I was like, wait, you got the chai, right? And she's like, oh, whoops. And so we caught an error there, but clearly she would have messed up my order. And she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm new and still getting the hang of it. Just my thought there was, if she had been a jerk and not engaged me, the fact that she didn't quite listen carefully to my order might have irked me a little bit more. But because she was so friendly, I was willing to. It was no big deal. People make mistakes. People mishear things all the time. And it just reminded me that, there's a learning curve to working at Starbucks. Obviously, I think Jenny, you can speak to it more, but the pace of that atmosphere probably takes a while to get used to. And I go back to my philosophy that it's important to hire people for their great customer service skills and train them for the other skills. If they have both for your job, then it's a win-win, but I would take a great, friendly customer service person over a jerky, super technical person because one of those is easier to train than the other.
Yeah.
So in your opinion, Jenny, how long does it take to get used to the fast-paced environment of working at Starbucks?
Oh man, I'm trying to think back to that. I feel like before I got comfortable enough, it took, a couple months at least for me. I was only working, I was in school at the time, so I was working part-time there, so weekends, so it maybe was a little bit longer, but you kind of do fall into a groove, but it does take a little while, so I would say maybe a few months for me before I really found my zone, and everyone has a different way, whether you're on the bar or you're taking orders, or you're handing pastries, or all the different things that you have to do, or all three sometimes when it's really busy. But you get in that zone, and then it's like, oh, I got this. It becomes super fun and easy, but the attitude definitely changes it. You don't want to serve coffee with a frown. Serve it with a smile, and it will make someone's day way brighter.
Hey, on that note, I saw the old coffee cart you used to work at the animal shelter.
The doggy cafe? No way, it's still there?
It is. It looks great. I was because we had to bail our dog out of jail the other day.
Oh, oh no, really? That's funny. Did you go get a cup of coffee?
No, I just got my dog.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Who was it, Bruce or Chip?
Yep.
Ah, in a way.
Good times. So yeah, so no hangout next week. So try and survive without me. Recruit a guest host or something.
Okay, yeah, maybe I will. I don't know who I could find to replace, but we'll see.
Yeah. So time for the awkward ending, right?
Awkward endings. Always awkward endings. I have some cookies if you would like some.
I would love a cookie.
Okay. No, if that is awkward ending, then I don't know. Oh, that's the best. That's great.
All right. Well, I hope you've enjoyed our hangout today. Jenny and I certainly have, as always. Check out our blog, communicatebetterblog.com, on your computer or your mobile device.
Mm-hmm.
Jenny always has it. We would love to hear what you think. So many of our posts are enriched by the interaction of people that read them. So we look forward to hearing from you. Love to collaborate. So if you ever want to be on a hangout with us, just give us a call.
Yeah.
And am I missing anything?
Tweet us. Find us on Facebook.
Oh yeah, Facebook. And congratulate all our friends that are on that cool list with us. We'll publish a post tomorrow, and you can see that. But thanks so much for joining us today. Thank you, Jenny.
Thank you, Jeremy.
All right. Have an awesome weekend.
Bye.
Bye.